What if the key to achieving your biggest goals wasn't massive effort or life-changing decisions, but the tiny, almost unnoticeable habits you practice every day? In James Clear's Atomic Habits, he breaks down how small, consistent actions can create dramatic results over time. Hi, welcome to Knowledgeable Audiobooks. And today, I'll take you on a journey through one of the most impactful self-help books ever written. We'll break it down chapter by chapter, uncovering its powerful lessons and giving you actionable insights to build the life you want. Whether you're hoping to get fit, master a skill, or simply be a better version of yourself, this is a system you can rely on. Ready to discover the surprising power of small changes? Let's dive into Atomic Habits. Before we explore the chapters, let's start with the big idea of the book. Small habits compound into big outcomes. James Clear uses the metaphor of a plane. A small shift in its direction, just a couple of degrees, will land you in an entirely different destination. This means habits aren't just routines. They're the building blocks of your life. And here's the best part. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. By improving just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of a year. So stop chasing instant results. Focus on the systems instead of the goals. With that foundation, let's move into the actionable frameworks and ideas from the book. James Clear begins by telling us about his own life-changing injury. At 15, he was struck in the face by a baseball bat, leaving him in critical condition. What followed was years of slow recovery. But through small, consistent efforts, he rebuilt his body, habits, and life, eventually playing college baseball. The key lesson here is that habits compound, much like money in a savings account. Small, consistent actions don't show immediate results, but over time, they lead to massive transformations. Conversely, bad habits also compound in the same way, leading to undesirable results over time. Key takeaway: forget about radical transformations. Instead, ask, what tiny action can I take today to make a 1% improvement? Most of us focus on what we want to achieve: losing weight, writing a book, or building a successful career. But Clear argues that lasting change starts with who you want to become. For example, if you want to get fit, don't just aim to work out. Instead, think of yourself as an athlete. Each action you take, hitting the gym, choosing a healthy meal, reinforces this new. Let's say you want to quit smoking. Rather than saying, I'm trying to quit, say, I'm not a smoker. You're reinforcing your identity as someone who values health and doesn't smoke. Key takeaway: shift your focus from goals to identity. Every small habit is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Here's the heart of Atomic Habits, a framework called the 4 laws of behavior change. These are the steps to create good habits or break bad ones. Let's look at them. Make it obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Make it satisfying. Think of these as levers you can pull to hack your own behavior. For instance, if you want to start flossing daily, place the floss right next to your toothbrush, obvious. Pick a brand you enjoy using, attractive. Focus on flossing just one tooth to start, easy. And give yourself a mental pat on the back for completing it, satisfying. Imagine you're trying to drink more water, but you keep forgetting. Here's a simple fix: put a water bottle in every room. This is what James Clear means by making it obvious. Our habits are triggered by cues, sights, sounds, even feelings. By adjusting your environment, you can make it easier to see and respond to positive cues. Another trick is habit stacking. It's pairing a new habit with something you already do daily. Example: after brewing your coffee in the morning, you could meditate for 2 minutes. Or after brushing your teeth, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Key takeaway: design your environment so that good habits become the default option. Why do some habits feel easier to stick to? The secret lies in dopamine, our brain's feel-good chemical. The more enjoyable a habit feels, the more likely you are to repeat it. Clear recommends a strategy called temptation bundling. Pair something you want with something you need. Example, only allow yourself to watch Netflix while walking on a treadmill, or listen to your favorite podcast while folding laundry. Key takeaway: attach enjoyment to your habits to make them irresistible. We often think change requires monumental effort, but Clear's 2-minute rule shows us the opposite. Simplify your habits to make them as easy as possible. For instance, if you want to start reading, don't aim for a chapter. Just read one sentence. Want to write? Commit to one sentence a day. These small actions lower the friction and help build momentum. Key takeaway: success isn't about willpower. It's about reducing effort and taking small, manageable steps. Our brains crave rewards. The final law is about reinforcing habits by making them satisfying. For instance, if you're saving money, use a visual tracker to watch your savings grow. Or celebrate small wins, like hitting 10,000 steps a day. When a habit feels good, you'll want to repeat it. On the flip side, Clear says to create penalties for bad habits. If you skip a workout, you might owe your friend $10. Key takeaway: immediate rewards create positive reinforcement that makes habits stick. Clear also dives into advanced ideas like overcoming plateaus, dealing with setbacks, and designing habits that stick for the long term. One of his most impactful lessons is this: progress isn't linear. It's like warming an ice cube. You may see no change for a while, but eventually a breakthrough happens. So, what's the big lesson in Atomic Habits? Real change comes not from drastic efforts, but from tiny, consistent habits. Focus on showing up. Take small steps. And remember, your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Which habit are you excited to start today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more transformative content.